Brad Robbins ready to get us started. And we're underway in Atlanta. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Penix going to throw straight away. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, Penix. Still on his feet. He's got a gain of 6 there. Brought down by Trey Hendrickson.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Penix here from the gun. Finds his target, Robinson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Tackle made by Miles Murphy.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Penix working from the gun. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. That one vehemently swatted away. And that takes them to 3rd down.
You know, it's tough to succeed a linebacker in most defenses if you can't hold your own in coverage. They rely on you to break up throws just like that and take some of the stress off the secondary.
3rd down, it's Penix. Taking a deep shot here. This is intercepted by Dax Hill. And the Bengals force the turnover on the first series of this game. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Right to the air, Burrow. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. First down, Burrow to throw. Taken in on the right side by Pearsall. It's a 21-yard gain. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. And the man is there to knock that away.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. The ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Tackle made by Jawan Bentley. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on third down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
And the Falcons get a 5th defensive back out there. Third down coming. Burrow out of the shotgun. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. That's Gesicki. He's got it. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Putting a receiver in motion. Burrow from the gun. He brings it in. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. A nice gain of 8 there, and that brings them to 1st and goal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Flushed out of the pocket. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals have a great first drive and get the game's first points. That one right down the middle. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. That throw finds Conklin. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. 1st and 10, a run to Robinson. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Falcons will have a first.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. The play brought to an end by Logan Wilson. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here he is on 3rd and long. That's brought in by Mooney. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So now on 4th down, the Falcons electing to send Young Hui Koo after the field goal. Ball on the right hash, the distance 43 yards. The kick by Lutz is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he got free. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
He's on the move. On the run right, throwing deep down. That's complete inside the 35. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver and...
Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
Here's Algier on 1st down. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. They've got a man in motion. Burrow to the air now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested captures, and he couldn't.
And he will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals now lead by 10. Joe Burrow with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals drive their lead to 11. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 11. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with a tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
3rd and long for him here. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
It's taken at midfield. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Call that one a 44-yard punt. And it'll be Bengals football. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Lone back gets the handoff. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Throwing deep for the end zone. And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a 3rd down.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make an impact later.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Burrow. And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So it seems like either way they were getting a 4th down here, but this way cost them some extra yardage too.
Hey, I get you want to avoid a possible turnover by forcing it down the field, but it's really hard to find a scenario where 10 yards and a loss of downs is the better outcome.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Falcons will take over. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's the counter give to Robinson. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
From the 24. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it'll be their football. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Burrow. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. A.J. Terrell making that stop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Here we go.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Hey, these are the type of games he's counted on to get when they're available. Unfortunately, we had tremendous vision to see the seam and get through it before that window could close.
On first down, here's Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in there, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, when you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
Trying again following the sack. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Gotta figure out this third down here. Burrow back to throw. That's complete to Gesicki outright. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. Field goal unit coming on. Looks like the Bengals will settle for 3. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that extends their lead to 14.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react.
Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Buda Baker picks it off. And the Bengals will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life, really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. A.J. Terrell making that stop.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right, doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
We'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released, and that sure altered the throw.
Cut out left. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1.
Here we go.
Running for it, here's Algier. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Here we go.
Now Burrow. Into the hands of Gesicki, complete. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 17. And he will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals boat racing them to the halftime locker room. That one right down the middle. And the Bengals stretch their lead to 21. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Penix on first down. Finds his fullback. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Looking for a target. They just get the play on. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Fielded at the 7. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
One, ready?
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Burrow setting up the play action. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
New set of downs for him at the 38. On first down, here's Penix. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down. From the shotgun, Penix. Into the hands of Conklin. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Here's Robinson. And he's going to advance them down to the 4-yard line.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Here's Penix. And that's completed the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons start the 2nd half with some needed points. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out. And it was what you talk about, Brock, that courage that kept the chant for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch, or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw. But hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying the time for that play that led to the score.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Taken in on the right side by Pearsall. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Running for the marker on 2nd. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Tackled by Ruth Orororo. Nothing gained or lost on that run, and now it's 3rd and 3.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Burrow from the gun. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals make it a 3-possession game. Lining up now to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals stretch their lead to 21. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Robinson on the inside give. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Another carry for Robinson. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Penix now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him.
That's now the 3rd sack of the game, and I know how these defenders start to think. How many more can I tally up before this one's over? Still a bunch of game time. And this defense, well, they're feeling it.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Another try following the sack. Finds his target, Robinson.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Penix on third down. He has the first over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Penix. Bails out of the pocket quick. Conklin brings it in. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Going right side, Robinson with it. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. They made it 3 yards on the tote. It'll bring up second down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
On second down, Robinson. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. They got 2 on the run. It's third down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
To the air with Penix. Forced out to his right. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Falcons shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Michael Penix Jr. the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
Here we go.
Play action now, Burrow. Nice work by the back here, playing safety valve complete.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Here's 2nd and 7. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
3 quarters in the books from this one. This one not out of reach quite. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. They pitch it out to him here. And he's taken down with a short gain to the 25. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Burrow out of the shotgun. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last 2nd attempt to get rid of it.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Finds Chase on the slant. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Working inside the red zone. Gets this one to Tyler Algier. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and a defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. From the gun, they go with Algier. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals stretch their lead to 21.
Falcons 17.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it in the end zone and start their drive at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Running left is Robinson. And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
At the 30-yard line.
Staying with Robinson. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Just a couple on the pickup there, so back-to-back runs leave him with a 3rd and 8. A toss now to Robinson. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. That play gains 6. It's going to be 4th and 2.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Desperation time here on 4th. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. New set of downs for him at the 38. On 1st down, here's Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Got a man, it's Gesicki. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Burrow setting up the play action. This one falls incomplete.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Third and short, it's Burrow. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down. Throwing is Burrow. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. He brings it in, and he drives this forward to the 6.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Bengals put up even more points in a win. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals grow their lead yet again.
Falcons 17.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Handoff now to Robinson. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They'll run it with Bijan. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
On the give, here's Robinson. Jukes one defender, and finally they're able to bring him to the ground. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. New set of downs for him from the 46. On first down, here's Penix. Got a man, Robinson has it. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Tackled back at the 46-yard line.
So the Bengals take this one on the road. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football. Short memories prevail, Brock, as they move past that loss and get back to some winning football.